Santiago of MMA Ons. Today we're here with UFC lightweight star, the one, the only T-Rex, Terrance McKinney. Terrance, how's it going today, man?
I'm doing great. It's a little gloomy outside, but you're already making this a brighter day with that smile, brother.
Gotcha, man. Thanks so much for the time. How's it like hitting 100K followers on Instagram, man?
It's a huge moment for the Wrecking Crew, and it's only up from here. Can't wait till we hit the million mark and start making good moves. Just a minor step right there. 1/10 there, and I'm ready to work harder and keep growing the fan base and put them on fights that they can love.
hmm In the past, Paddy Pimblett has kind of just like belittled you, saying that you don't have 100K followers, but now you got the following, man. You got the fan base. What's his excuse for him not to fight you?
Exactly. So next time, if I do call him out again and he says no, like I said, he knows Scousers can get knocked out at that rate.
hmm When did the fight with Paddy Pimblett like come onto your radar? Like, was it before his UFC debut? Was it a little bit after? Like, when did you have Paddy Pimblett on your radar to potentially fight him?
Like his last fight, 'cause we're both doing well in the UFC right now, making noise. I got all finishes in UFC. He got all finishes, so it just makes sense that we scrap it out.
hmm If that fight were to happen, like, what would be the ideal place and time? Like, where would that fight happen? When would that fight take place?
So I told you guys, it got to be in Liverpool. I want to beat him in his hometown. Um, it can be any weight class. I'll even fight him at 170, help him out. Don't matter. So
Awesome, man. Awesome. And, you have another fight lined up, kind of, against Adrian Yanez. But it's in the virtual world. Can you tell me more about this fight, virtual video game fight coming up with Yanez?
that's gonna be crazy, and I'm about to be linking up with him while I'm out in Houston next week. So that's gonna be dope to get a play rounds with him. Just and then on the video games aspect, this is what I do, honestly, for no reason. Like I'm always good at video games, so I already know what I'm expecting there. I won't do no submissions, and we can just run it toe to toe. Anyway,
Mhm.
class on the game, he can get it anytime.
Awesome, man. And which fighter are you gonna play as? Because I don't think they have you in the game yet, do they?
No, not yet. I'll probably play in his weight class, and I'll be Aljamain because that's the closest to him.
Nice, man. Nice. I believe they added Bo Nickal and Raul Rosas Jr., the 17-year-old, to the game. And what's it gonna take for the UFC to put Terrance McKinney inside UFC 4?
um, I'm just gonna keep earning my stripes, and keep finishing. I think I should be in there by mid next year or before, because even a lot of more fighters are gonna be put in there. I think a lot of promotion been going on, and I think there's a lot of fighters deserving in the game, and I think they're gonna start making that happen.
hmm And talking about making stuff happen, I believe you have an OnlyFans. You wanted some promotion for that. Can you tell me more about why you joined the platform and like how you benefit from it?
Because we're trying to show them that it's just not a bad rep saying it's just new stuff. So I'm gonna be like cooking on there sometimes. I'm gonna be showing technique, showing behind the scenes because people want to see me box. I got me boxed on there because me and kids I got in a few times on Twitter. So now the fans can go check out my OnlyFans, and you guys can see me boxing on there and just know I'll knock KSI out in like one round, guaranteed.
Gotcha, man. And I believe you made some waves on Twitter the other day. I believe Edson Barboza pulled out his fight against Illia Topuria. You kind of threw in your name in the hat to fight him. What made you want to do that?
I like how he gets down. I know we fought at 55 once, and I just think it'll make for an exciting fight.
I believe you said that you were gonna have fight news coming soon. I think in August or September. Like, what has been the holdup in terms of getting you a fight? Has it been hard getting you a fight? With all these lightweights.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but hopefully we get the news within the next 2 weeks. I'm trying to fight either November or December, any of those dates. But definitely on the pay-per-view card. I think it's time, or any event in front of fans. I think it's time for me to do damage in front of fans, and I get so much energy from the crowd, and I need it. I think I deserve it. 3 finishes in the UFC. Yeah, it's time.
Mhm. The UFC is going back to New York City. They have a biggest card for 282 as well. Is there any like fight locations that you want to get on? Like any cards that you want to get on before the end of the year, or do you think we're gonna see you in 2023?
I think they're gonna get me in before the year ends, and hopefully in Madison Square Garden. That'd be sick.
hmm And there's a lot of lightweight fights that are bangers right now, man. Charles Oliveira is on Makhachev. What's your prediction for how that fight goes in your lightweight division?
I either see it in Islam getting a knockout or submission in the third round, but I also got another view. Unanimous decision. Uh, Islam, if he can take him down and control him, impose his will early, make the takedown easy. Then we're in for a long night.
Awesome, man. Awesome. And, I believe you come from a wrestling background. Bo Nickal's also making some waves in the middleweight division. How far do you think his ceiling is, man? How far do you think you can go in this sport?
As far as he wants to, because like he has that mentality, and that's gonna make him dangerous. That self belief is a huge thing out there when you're fighting. Um, and he got all the time in the world to get better. He's still young to sport, so and look how he's looking already. I'm impressed. I don't know about you guys.
hmm
He looked
I
pretty
believe
seasoned for just getting in there, and yeah, and he had a beautiful finish.
awesome, man. I think that's all the questions I had for you. I just want to thank you again for the time. Is there anything that you want to say to the fans out there watching?
Yeah. Shout out to God, and shout out to Warrior Camp, and shout out to my family. Like I tell people, it takes an army to go to war, and so without those guys, and God, none of this would be possible.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Terrance, and best of luck against Adrian Yanez and the UFC video game, man.
Hey, thanks, brother.